Hello and welcome back. My name is Tehcubsfan, and today we're going to be talking about Black Friday, which, as many of you may or may not know, I work in retail, which means every Black Friday I get to suit up and go to work, which has its ups and its downs. The upside is we get paid time and a half for our work. The downside, working about 10 hours of customers. Yeah. It can be pretty stressful, but at the same time, it can be very fun. Last Black Friday, I had a blast, which is saying something considering how much I worked and how many people I had to deal with. Some of the good things was it went by super fast because I was having fun. There were some interesting moments. Like last year, there was this guy who was strung out on something, came in, was walking around the store talking to himself, kind of weirding everyone out. My manager went up to him, asked him to either buy something or leave. This guy, kind of casually walks over, purchases a $400 or $500 mixing station in the music department for like DJs, paid for it in a wad of bills, pulled out just a giant stack of hundreds, started peeling them away, handed me the total, and I handed him his change back. He just continued talking to himself and wandered out the door. That was one of the weirder ones. A guy had his back windshield shot out while sitting in his car in the parking lot. That was kind of interesting. I'm not sure exactly why or who did it, but we called the cops, and the cops showed up, and his windshield was gone, but we didn't get on tape because our cameras were focused on the line of people outside. So that was one of the more interesting facets. The other interesting thing that happened was we had this gentleman come in who had been drinking for, I would say, about 12 hours. I mean, he was pretty far gone. Came in looking for a fight. He was going up to people, shoving them, trying to box them. And thankfully, we had police from the local area police department there who promptly put him in handcuffs and took him away. That was one of the one of the interesting parts of it. And of course, like any other place, we had a lot of theft on Black Friday, which is only to be expected. I mean, there's hundreds of people. Can't expect to catch everyone, which I probably shouldn't have said, but yeah, it's kind of just a facet. But there's some interesting parts of working the retail side of things on Black Friday because I've experienced both ends. Like one of my monitors I bought on a Black Friday sale for really cheap, and now I kind of realize, since I work retail and I know the stuff you buy on Black Friday, especially the big ticket items, they usually aren't worth as much as you're paying for them. They're usually made of lower quality materials. Like if you bought a 4K TV, for example, that 4K you bought on Black Friday will nowhere compete to the 4K you would buy normally. It's just kind of how it goes, so that way they're cheaper and they can make them more affordable, kind of how it goes. But when I tell that to people, they're really surprised. They're like, oh, I thought it was the same thing. Or, because I do deal with computers, I get a lot of people coming in asking, oh, are the MacBooks going to be Black Friday sales? No, they're not. MacBooks, we hardly have them on sale, and people come in looking for, like, oh, MacBook for $200, la-di-da-di-da. I could go on for hours about stupid questions like that, which, I mean, they're not too stupid, but when you know the product and you know how expensive it is, it's kind of a stupid question. Let's be honest here. But I have probably 2-3 dozen stories just from Black Friday alone, and with the new Black Friday coming up in a couple of weeks here, if you guys would like to hear more stories about this stuff, just let me know, and I'll think of some of the better ones and tell you about them, and then after this Black Friday I'll be able to tell you even more. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.